Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Living with Spice. I'm Rebecca Gabriel. Great to have you back. If you are new to my channel, a very warm welcome to you. As always, my readings here on the channel are general in nature. They're not going to fit with everybody's situation, but that's okay. I feel that you've been guided to watch this reading, and there's going to be some gems, some wisdom here, some guidance that I'm sure is going to help you. So we're going to do a weekly card reading for Gemini for the 13th through to the 20th, of September. So let's get into the reading to see what is in store for you. So Gemini, I hope you are keeping well. Let's see what is in store for you, what's coming up the week of the 13th through to the 20th of September. We are in mid-September already, which is amazing. So thank you, Spirit. What have we got for what energy, what events, what's going on in the world of Gemini? Well, this is interesting. Okay, so we've got quite a lot of very passionate energy, intense, focused. We've got the King of Wands here. So the King of Wands is about determination. It's stepping into your power, your confidence. You're taking action on things at the moment. You're very focused. So the King of Wands energy is very focused, very intent on doing things, creating things. A strong energy. Here we go. So this is kind of flavouring the reading to start up with. We've got the Queen of Wands here too, so it's like you're really in your power zone at the moment and very intent on getting things done. So you're focused. All of your activities are focused around making progress, getting things done. Now, interesting, we've got the Page of Wands is a messenger that's coming towards you to give you an opportunity, to offer you something, which I feel that for you, Gemini, you are receiving this. This is great. You are accepting this offer. It's a chance. You feel it's a chance that you're going to leverage. It's an opportunity that you're going to leverage. It's interesting because it's followed by the Five of Cups here. So, you know, at some point there's some disappointment around some things, that things didn't quite work out the way you wanted to in some areas of your life. And yet in other areas, it's amazing. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. It's like abundance and things are coming in for you. But emotionally, something has been upsetting you and bothering you, and you're focusing on some loss. There's something that's paining you that feels empty. Yet there's other parts of your life at the moment, Gemini, where you are so abundant. Things are coming, they're working out for you. And it's, you know, it's a result of the things that you've been working on, this energy that you have with the King and the Queen. What is this? So we've got King and Queen energy, and in between this Page of Cups. So it feels like there's an offer. Perhaps it's this offer towards you, the Queen. There's aspects of it that are good and aspects that have been disappointing. Let's just see how it unfolds, because I know that the Five is a transition energy, and perhaps the challenge here for you, Gemini, is to look beyond the cups that have been spilled in the past. And as you look beyond the cups that have been spilled, the emotional disappointments, you're able to pull yourself out of that energy, because the Ten of Pentacles is without a doubt abundance. It's you know, hooray, we're celebrating with this. So I kind of feel this is a little bit, it's a little challenging at first, and you're weighing up this cup's energy, this cup energy that comes towards you. So let's see how this unfolds, because I don't think we have the full picture here. All right, thank you, Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. What advice do you have for Gemini? Thank you. Very interesting energy. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely a change in your good fortune. You know, the Ten of Pentacles is things are working in your favour, and the Wheel of Fortune is that things are moving positively for you. You're going to that next level. We've got conflicting energies here. We've got positive, negative, positive, negative. The Nine of Wands is leaving something behind. Jeepers creepers. This is hysterical, this reading. I'm sorry. This is just crazy as. Yeah. So the Nine of Wands is leaving something that's been quite burdensome for you, leaving that behind. There's definitely movement going forward here with abundance and the Wheel of Fortune, leaving this old energy behind. The Six of Wands is his victory card. You're stepping into your power zone and you're feeling acknowledgement. Things are going well. People are public recognition here. In terms of emotional fulfillment, that's certainly been on hold. There's been a delay. And you felt stuck around something of disappointment here in your life. So that we've got the Hangman here, okay, sitting underneath the Five of Cups. As you know, you're not feeling great about something here. You know, that has been a delay. That's not, you felt quite stuck around that. And the Temperance card, though, is in terms of financials, things are working out in your favour. Balance is being restored for you. So financially, things are starting to look a little bit better for you. You're certainly feeling empowered in your life. You're getting recognition for the things that you're doing in your life, which is fantastic. And you're leaving some things behind. You're letting go of some burdens. And I feel that the abundance that's coming in, the money that's coming in, is relieving you of that burden that you have been feeling for quite some time. It's helping the situation. It's definitely helping the situation. Even though this is a little confusing to me at the minute, I do feel that relief is in this reading. There's a sense of relief that things are going to be worked out for you in your favour eventually. We're working towards balance being restored. You know, we've got contrasts here. That's what I'm seeing, you know. Spirit's giving, in this reading, giving me contrasts. You know, the positive versus the negative, the positive versus the negative. And you're freeing yourself. The Temperance card is you being freed of this stuckness energy. You know, the Victory card is the victory over where you felt stuck and burdened. And the Abundance card is, you know, your good fortune is finally turning around. The Queen of Wands energy, she's taking action as opposed to feeling the victim, which is the Five of Cups, an emotional victim. So this is the positive, negative. I keep, you know, the contrast here. And certainly the King of Wands is a much stronger, more powerful energy than a Page of Cups, which is like, Oh, yeah. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. I'm laughing at Spirit, to be honest, because I just love the energy that's coming out, the way it's coming out. I'm not laughing at you, Gemini. All right, thank you, Spirit. What else? Didn't even run for money with this reading, I'll tell you. So, as things start to, as your life starts to go from yucky to feeling much better, and balance being restored back in your life. It's now helping you to refocus and look to the future about what it is that you want to plan. So you're now envisioning the future. What do I want? Where am I going? What do I want to do next? What do I want to create? I'm feeling like you are ready to leave the confusion that you've been in for such a long time. You want to leave that behind. It's been an intense, worrying, anxious time for you. And you're quite ready to leave that behind. You want to grow your resources, your finances, your future. You want to build. And you know that you're starting, from humble beginnings, but you're determined. And I do feel with the Victory card and this beautiful Queen of Wands energy that you're going to do it, you're going to make it. So you are seeking higher guidance, wisdom. There's professional help around you, help available to you to give you advice on how to move forward and how to set yourself free from the financial burdens you've had, and potentially the emotional stuckness that you've had. And the energy shifting. This Knight of Wands lets us know there's a lot of wands in this reading, and it really is about you manifesting and taking action and leaving the stuckness behind, leaving that negative energy behind you and committing to your purpose. You're committing to growth in your life, and you want to do it now. You're ready. You're ready for this. So the question is, what are you creating? What are you doing? How are you building this? See a lot of determination. Your determination is going to get you where you want to go. There's someone coming into the picture to help you to commit to your next phase in your life. It's going to join you on that journey. It's going to be part of that new movement going forward and give you that sort of inspiration and that energy that you need and want to go forward. Just be very careful you don't get distracted from your purpose. When you're looking to the future and you're envisaging the future, just be careful you don't allow yourself to be distracted by other people's energy and what their agenda is, because that's going to weigh you down and just not be good enough for you. The Page of Cups can be, not enough. And we've got the Nine of Wands where you felt quite burdened over something and confusion around this energy. So I'm just mindful that there's an element here you want to perhaps sidestep and avoid. But you're definitely growing your pentacles and stepping up in terms of your wisdom, the things that you've learned in life. You've learned a lot by going through all of the tough stuff in life. You've come from humble beginnings. You've had to work yourself up to this place, and you've got determination for sure, which is very admirable. So you're getting there. There's progress happening for you, Gemini. So it feels to me like keep going. So Spirit, what else do we have for Gemini in this reading? It's actually not a very easy read, to be honest. But I feel like you're breaking through some significant barriers, and your determination and commitment to yourself is helping you to break through some long-held burdens and some long-standing delays and disappointments. You're breaking through that. A lot of that is now going to be left behind. Yeah, there's so many contrasts in this reading, but I feel that Spirit is helping you to leave all of that behind, which is fabulous. Thank you, Spirit. What else do we have? Oh, yeah, see, this is it. You're between two worlds right now. You're leaving the old world behind that was really not giving you anything. It was just draining you, to be honest. But you're moving towards this new life, new colour, new energy, new abundance in your life. And this is exactly what I was seeing. I was really second guessing myself here, just seeing all of these contrasts. Well, this is the contrast. So you are between two worlds, and it can feel uncomfortable while you're making this transition, but you're getting there. There's movement here for sure. Your life is improving. What a great relief. How wonderful is that? You're going from colourless, drab, dreary, boring, stuck, yucky, 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 to something really so much nicer, clearer, happier, and more abundant. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What else do you have to share with Gemini? Thank you. Yes, to the sea. There is movement. There's change. Change is happening in your life. Right, let's take a look. To the sea. Being in flow, returning to source, Spirit, recognizing how all things are now fitting together. You're starting to see the pieces of the puzzle. And there's a natural pattern to everything that is happening now. You're starting to see how things are shifting and moving. So it's wonderful when we feel ourselves in the flow of life, when events and conditions seem to engage you in a way that's fluid and effortless, finally coming together. So this card is reminding you that going with the flow is exactly what you need to do right now. There's actually not a lot that you actually have to do other than go with the flow. Ride the wave of opportunity formed by perfect conditions. Allow trust and faith to guide you forward as you flow like a river into the sea of life. In terms of relationships, there are points in a relationship when you have to decide to go with the flow rather than dictate the course that you share with someone else. And Gemini, if you have been trying to dictate the course or the speed, the pace, the path, you've probably been finding it's not working. It's falling on deaf ears. So this is a message to go with the flow at the minute. Okay? Let go of the need to have things your way and allow the relationship itself, your combined goals and desires, to steer the ship. Your combined goals and desires to steer the ship. Can you both transcend your personalities and allow the partnership to form its own identity in its own energy? If that's the case, and we're talking about relationships, the two of you have been very focused on your own energies, like this separateness. And now is the time to not do that, because if you want to sort of focus on what is common between the two of you, you're just going to have to kind of let go and let things naturally, organically come together. So it's a time to relax and to see where the mutual journey leads. In terms of prosperity, everything seems to work out when you stop scrambling and just allow the sea of possibilities and opportunities to wash over you and wake you up to your most prosperous potential. To get into that flow, you need to address your beliefs about abundance and money. The true meaning of your personal currency lies in your skills and your talents and abilities. The most important is your core beliefs. Everything flows from your inner world and is reflected in the outer. When grateful to serve, you align your prosperity consciousness with a higher consciousness and you expect miracles. Everything you need comes to you easily. So when we're in that place of contribution and of serving, you know, it raises our vibration. We become a magnet for all things that are possible. Doors start to open. People respond to us and are drawn to us. And that gives you this sense of hope. And, you know, you attract those mini miracles in your life, which is wonderful. But it all comes from a place of not pushing anything, but allowing things to flow. So your energy needs to be relaxed. It needs to just go with the flow, not to push things too hard. Be observant. So this is the message for now. Yeah. Great. Lovely. Lovely. All right. Is there anything else, Spirit, that we need to know for Gemini at this moment? Thank you, Spirit. Very interesting vibe. Very interesting. Oh, we had a flip over there. Okay, so no surprises. We've got the peace card. You know, peace. It's a nice calm energy of letting things be, reconciliation maybe, freedom from attachment, radical acceptance. It doesn't get any better than this. A quiet mind, a heart that is fulfilled, freedom from wanting things, and the soul's satisfaction. The way to peace is through radical acceptance. Acceptance of what is, as well as self-acceptance. And again, the same message of not pushing things, not expecting things, not trying to direct and control everything. Yeah. Everything in your world is exactly as it should be right now, Gemini. Harmony is beautiful, so enjoy it. In terms of relationships, when two people are in true alignment with one another, they have innate harmony between them. They are as two perfectly tuned instruments playing together. Sometimes it's impossible to tell who's who. Peace is yours, so savour it at the moment. In terms of prosperity, it's one of those times where you're capable of clear vision about your work and how you create your prosperity. Whatever you're doing right now, Gemini, keep doing it. You're called by a presence to step into your power at the moment. So just being you is enough right now. You're in peaceful harmony with spirit, which is wonderful. All right, so let's pull a couple of cards from the Romance Angels deck. Going with the flow, it would seem, is a really good idea right now. You are transitioning between worlds, so, you know, a transition needs to go smoothly, doesn't it? So if we want a smooth transition rather than a bumpy ride, we do need to go with the flow. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. So, look, if things are not gelling right now and you're feeling things are not in harmony, then it's a case that the warning, the signals, the message is just back off, okay? So pay attention to the red flags. I'm saying trust what your gut's telling you at the moment, and if you feel that things are not syncing and the message from Spirit is to go with the flow, then just back off. Just let things be for now, because you've been given a very clear sign not to push. So pay attention to the signs, basically, Spirit is saying. Okay, what else? Thank you. Yeah. So in terms of this person that you have on your mind, this is a past life relationship. You know, in case you're looking for that confirmation, you've both known each other before, in which case you both need to trust the journey here. You need to trust the flow of energy. And, you know, as we were talking before about go to the sea and just letting things slowly come together, then that's what you need to do. You know, a past life relationship, you're going to have an intuition about each other's energy anyway. This person's not going anywhere. Just allow time to unfold and allow things to unfold more naturally. Good advice, yeah. What else do we need to know, Spirit? So things are not obviously clear at the moment. There's some cloudiness, there's some hesitancy, there's masks that are being worn, there's fear and self-protection, and that causes us to have deception in a way that we see things. So either one or both are wearing masks at the moment and not being clear about their intentions. So not everything is going smoothly right now. There's an element of holding back, resisting, withdrawing, not being upfront or truthful about things, or just not willing to share, not being in that space of willing to share. So that's why it's important to pull back, go with the flow, and trust in that energy. And I feel that's going to serve you better. So what else are we needing to know here, Spirit, for Gemini at this time? So let's pull a card from the Sacred Oracle card deck here. What is a specific message for Gemini? Thank you, Spirit, that Gemini needs to know at this time for the 13th through to the 20th of September. Thank you, Spirit. Well, we've got the time card. Time. So beautiful. Time. Let's see what this means. Here we go. In the earthly realm, there's some bitterness or frustration over plans that are not working out. So there's a sense of things, a sense of feeling like things are too late, you've missed out on an opportunity, that things are not happening quickly enough right now. And so there's this tendency to want it to compare, and this comparison energy is leading to a sense of failure or a lack of joy. For some of you, you're pining for youth or lamenting over time that's been lost through unwise choices. So there's a focus on how things have happened in the past, some disappointments, I would imagine, some frustration, some sadness, where did things go wrong, that kind of focus. Set a priority or release yourself from this anxiety by weighing up what really matters within a week, a year, or a decade. So I guess it's about reassessing the situation more favourably and recognising that, whatever's past is past. So what is the priority right now? What is the priority in your life this week? What will be the priority in your life within the year? And what's going to be a priority in your life within the decade? And that's probably a more helpful way to look at things. We can look at the present moment, a little bit into the future, and then the bigger picture overall. So in terms of the spiritual meaning of this card, feelings, memories and emotions go up and down, with our heart. We know that. It's referring to your ocean, your heart as being an ocean. Yeah. Wow. So a heart can be an ocean of emotions, that tends to swirl around and go up and down. It brings in a lot of memories, brings memories to the surface and emotions. There's a whole big mix of things here. But when we go beyond the boundaries of time and space, we're able to let a lot of that go and free ourselves from that sort of swirling, you know, emotion of energy, or ocean of emotions, by stepping out of that. And I guess it comes to seeing yourself as a spiritual being, and pulling yourself out of that mix, and letting yourself be free of that sense of overwhelm. Your value and your happiness, and the sense of who you are, and whether you measure something to be good or bad, or successful or not. You know, it's all of that goes beyond our physical life and our sense of time and space and the way we measure things. So looking back on our past and having disappointments about things, and then using that as a measuring stick as to whether we're worthy, or whether our life has been good or bad, or happy or not so happy. And when we measure these things in the physical realm, you know, that can cause us to see things with a little bit of distortion and a little bit of deception. But when we see things beyond time and beyond matter, we realise that a lot of those things that we're focusing on today don't matter. They're not important. And that Spirit's not trying to let us know, see things from a bigger picture, a bigger perspective beyond time and beyond, you know, our physical environment right now. In reality, as spiritual beings, there are no milestones, there's no winning, there's no losing. It's not a race. You know, the concept of time belongs to the physical realm. This whole idea that we're running out of time, or we've lost time, or we didn't achieve this or that within a period of time, sets us up for this feeling that we've failed all the time. You know, we've got incredible expectations because we place so much focus on time and matter. We use that as a measuring stick of our worth and happiness. And Spirit is saying, do your best to step away from that and see yourself through loving eyes, from a bigger picture point of view. There's wisdom in doing that, and stepping out of time and out of matter, and recognise your soul, the growth of your soul and your spirituality. Outside of the concept of time, you know, the moment that you're having is a forever moment. And then we lose the deception, we lose the illusions, and we can be present. That's very profound, a very profound card. And perhaps you've been overly focused on disappointment or things not working out within a time frame. And it truly is coming back to that message of letting go and just going with the flow. And I feel that this is your guidance at the moment, is just be peaceful in being in the moment where you're in right now. You're in a period of transition. It's almost like you've got to take time out of the equation, because it's causing you a lot of anxiety and a lot of stress. You know, it's this feeling of constant disappointment is because you're so focused on things having to happen within a certain time frame. It's like acknowledging, you know, this special person in your life. You've known each other before, so the whole concept of time almost doesn't matter. You know, you've known each other in past lives. So it's kind of helpful to let go of the concept of time. That's a little bit deep, isn't it? Okay, let's get this finished up. So, thank you, Spirit. Do we have any other pieces of wisdom and guidance here for Gemini in this really weird reading that we're having today. Goodness gracious, thank you. Oh, for crying out loud. We've got the Wasp card here. Oh, is somebody going to trigger you, Gemini? Are you going to allow yourself to be triggered here? The Wasp is about anger, retaliation, feeling jealous, spiteful. Like, for goodness sakes, whatever's going on in your head, let it go. Or someone is going to retaliate. There's this yucky energy here of stuff that's not feeling too comfortable, and I feel either you or this other person is just feeling a little narky at the moment, so you've just got to let that go, I feel, and moving right along. I'm looking for something that's a little bit more positive here. So let's see. Thank you, Spirit. We're going to look at the Magdalene Oracle decks. So we need some soothing energy here to enable you to kind of really transition peacefully in this next week. Just letting things go, bringing balance back, going with the flow, stepping away from this concept of everything has to happen within a time frame. This whole contrast energy, Gemini, is showing you the mix before and after. There's a before and after feel here, and a real need for you to travel through this transition peacefully. Just step back, trust your intuition on things here at the moment, and it will all get sorted. You will eventually come into the nice new energy here. So we have the card Sophia. This is a very loving energy, thankfully. So here we go. Here we go. I'm going to read this to you, Gemini. Someone dear to you needs your love and support at the moment, perhaps even your forgiveness. Put aside any recent disagreements, the Wasp energy, okay? Let it all go and make up. Deep down you both know that you love each other. Life is too short to waste. Adopt a loving attitude, for love will heal all things. Honour and respect each other's differences. Individuality is sacred. We are all sacred in all of our differences, and that's so important to remember that. You are both beautiful souls. Through love and forgiveness, a world of infinite possibility and contentment awaits you. Thank the Lord. Well, that was the crux of the message here for you, Gemini. Yeah. Let everything go that has been causing you to be focused on things not happening in the timing that you've wanted, feeling disappointed, concerned about delays of things not happening, feeling burdened here. Because as you let go and you find the peace within and allow things to flow naturally, you come to a place of love, forgiveness, healing. You're able to move on into much calmer waters, and things are going to be resolved, and your life improves for sure, for sure. So Gemini, that is for the week of the 13th through to the 20th of September. Well, Gemini, we got there. It was a little bit of a struggle, that reading, but we did get there. So I hope you find this reading helpful to you. If so, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, don't forget to do that. But more importantly, look after yourself. Go well, relax, go through the transition, knowing that it's all going to come good and even better and more smoothly when we let go and just go with the flow. So I'm Wishing you well and looking forward to seeing you again next time. Bye now.